In the world of nutrition, sugar is often seen as a momentary delight that brings immediate gratification to our taste buds. Yet beneath the surface of its sweet allure lies a far less appetizing truth, especially when it comes to our brain's health and overall well-being. Today we'll delve into why sugar is considered your brain's worst enemy, uncovering the impacts of sugar on our cognitive functions, mood, and long-term brain health. Sugar in its various forms is omnipresent in our diets, from the obvious culprits like candies and desserts to less obvious sources such as breads, sauces, and even so-called healthy snacks. Its pervasive nature makes it all the more challenging to avoid, yet increasingly crucial to understand its effects. Firstly, let's talk about the brain's primary fuel, glucose, a type of sugar. While it's true that our brain needs glucose to function, the key lies in the balance and source of this glucose. Natural sugars found in fruits and whole foods come packaged with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that help regulate the absorption of sugar into our bloodstream, providing a steady and sustained energy supply to our brain. Conversely, added sugars found in processed foods flood the brain with a sudden spike of glucose that can lead to a host of problems. One of the most immediate effects of sugar on the brain is the so-called sugar high, followed by the inevitable crash. This roller coaster of high blood sugar followed by a rapid drop not only affects your energy levels, but can also impair cognitive functions. Studies have shown that high sugar consumption can lead to difficulties in memory, focus, and decision-making. Over time, this pattern can stress the brain, reducing its ability to respond to stress, learn new information, and form long-term memories. Moreover, sugar profoundly impacts the brain's reward system, particularly in how it releases and processes dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. Consuming sugar leads to a surge of dopamine, similar to what happens with addictive substances, encouraging repeated consumption. Over time, this can lead to a reduced number of dopamine receptors, making it harder to experience pleasure from other activities, and increasing reliance on sugar for those dopamine spikes. But perhaps the most alarming concern is sugar's contribution to inflammation and its long-term effects on brain health. Chronic inflammation, exacerbated by high sugar diets, is linked to the development of neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's is often referred to as type 3 diabetes due to its connection with insulin resistance in the brain. Sugar's role in inflammation also affects mood, with studies linking high sugar diets to higher rates of depression and anxiety. The relationship between sugar and the brain is not just about the immediate effects on mood and cognitive function. It's also about the long-term implications for brain health. Reducing sugar intake is not merely a dietary preference, but a crucial step towards preserving our brain's integrity and functionality. So how do we combat sugar's pervasive influence on our brains? The solution lies in mindful eating, focusing on whole foods rich in fiber, healthy fats, and proteins that provide a steady source of energy for the brain without the drastic spikes and crashes. Reading labels, reducing the intake of processed foods, and being aware of sugar's many disguises are essential steps in protecting our brain's health. While sugar may promise a moment of sweetness, its effects on the brain are far from benign. From impairing cognitive functions and mood to increasing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases, sugar's impact is profound and far-reaching. By understanding these effects and taking steps to reduce our sugar intake, we can protect our most valuable asset, our brain, ensuring its health and vitality for years to come. Let's choose our foods wisely, embracing those that nourish not just our bodies but also our brains, steering clear of sugar, your brain's worst enemy.